me show you guys what I'm doing very quickly. As y'all can see, took the pins off my fifth wheel and I'm gonna replace the bushings. So here's the new bushings. You got that little plastic that goes inside of here. I'm gonna use the old ones because these new ones didn't come with it. But check out the old bushing versus the new bushing. As you can see, it's very worn out. My fifth wheel had a lot of play in it. So I would use my bar, put it in here, and move the pin up and down, and it had about half an inch to an inch of play. So that's why I went ahead and bought the bushing. So I'm gonna change those. But it was pretty easy to do. Thankfully, with this bar here that I have for the end dump, I was able just to take the pins off, pick it up, put that 2x4 piece right there, take the old bushings off, and that side was pretty easy. I had a little bit of trouble with this one because it was all worn out from one side. That one came out super easy. But that's what I'm doing here to the truck. All I did to get them out, got this bar and was hitting it with a hammer on this end until the bushing came off. So if you guys ever do something like that, it's good to have a bar. And that's pretty much it. I mean, this one goes in there perfectly. I'm gonna have to hit it maybe with a little 2x4 to get it all the way in there. I always have my GoPro with me to record in case I do something to the truck. I really wasn't expecting to do this, but I finished 2 loads. I left the yard like at 5 in the morning. I just got back 12:30, so I was like, you know what, I'm gonna work on the bushings for the fifth wheel very quickly for the pins. And yeah, that's why I didn't bring the GoPro, but I do have my phone and I'm recording on that. The pins, I was checking them out, still good, not worn out or anything. Now this is something I do, especially when I take off parts off the truck before putting them back on. If they have grease, in this case like these fifth wheel pins and stuff, I like to wash everything with gasoline. Same thing with bearings when I'm doing bearings on the trailers. All of this I'm gonna wash it because this old grease it has, it's old, it has dirt, it's contaminated, and might as well clean everything up and re-grease everything so it has fresh grease. So that should be enough right there. You can use diesel too if you have diesel. And as you can see, it gets cleaned up pretty good. Also, something else I'm gonna do very quickly. I already cleaned the towers on the truck where the pins go with some WD-40, scraped off the old grease with a screwdriver and stuff. But I'm just gonna hit it a little bit with some gasoline too. Like I said, there was a lot of old grease stuck in there, so I used this chisel, screwdriver, and a wire brush to clean that out. So it's somewhat clean now. I called Utility Trailers where I bought the bushings, and I asked them if these bushings, I had to buy the little plastic piece that goes in here separately, but they told me these don't come with it. So I'm guessing that the ones I showed you guys, these old ones with the little plastic piece that was in here might be already inside of this, but it was just so worn out that it kind of came off, because it's literally the exact same radius as that plastic piece that I was trying to put in here, so there's no way it fits. Got the pins cleaned up with that gasoline, and just look at how good they look now. And the bolt and the nut also. Very quickly, before I put the pins back in there, I'm gonna put a little bit of grease on the fifth wheel where it sits on that plate. Now to put this pin, I'm gonna grease it up too. Even though I didn't record when I took everything apart, the exact same way I put everything together, you're just gonna do that same process, but the other way around, and you can do it yourself too. Now the nut and bolt go right here, and that's to prevent the pin from sliding out. Today I want to show y'all what I'm up to. Like you guys know, I'm always up to something here at the yard, and I was looking at the trailer last time and I was like, man, I really need new reflectors. As y'all can see, these are pretty bad. So I'm pretty sure these reflectors have been on the trailer since it was manufactured back in 2001, because this is a 2001 Fontaine. So I decided to order a roll of reflective tape from Amazon, which is here. All I have to do is cut it into pieces, so I'll do a red and a white in each spot. But before I did that, I started taking off the old reflective tape, and it was hard. I mean, I had to take it off with a little blade because of how hard it was, and I was like, I might as well just give the trailer a quick paint. So I bought some of these paint cans, satin black, and I started doing this yesterday. So I started doing it on this side of the trailer, and it's just a little something, you know, nothing too crazy, nothing too nice. I was already taking off the reflective tape, and I said, you know what, I'm just gonna touch it up with some paint. So I started doing that. I already cutted some of these out, 13. That's how many I need for this entire section. So it's gonna be pretty easy. Just put the tape right here like that, and obviously I think it looks way better like this. Just paint the side of the trailer. Also gonna do this part right here, since reflective tape does go there too, right here. And here's the little scraper I've been using to take the old reflective tape off. But that's pretty much what I got going on. I want to focus on the trailer today, just making the trailer look a little bit better. Now my outriggers, I'm gonna leave them like that. I'm not touching those up. I kind of like the way that it looks. Kind of makes the back pop out a little bit more with the black paint. So they'll be staying like that. Right now what I'm gonna do open all of these outriggers, hit it with another layer of paint. I'll be taking off the old reflective tape from the other side, prepping it up too. And there's some spots where I do hit it with the grinder that it needs it. Like you guys can see, I just hit the entire side of the trailer again with some of that paint. Also these parts right there. I'm gonna wait for this one. Might have to take that light out. And I'm gonna show y'all how I remove the old reflective tape with this little scraper. Pretty simple to do. There's a little bit of glue that stays there. So sometimes with the grinder on the other side, I just had to grind it a little bit. Also, if there's like a lot of rust, I would just hit it with the grinder, and that would help it get clean. And I had been wanting to do this for a while, change the reflective tape on the trailer because it was pretty beat up. I don't know if it's because of the sun. I don't think it was even reflective no more. That's how bad it was, especially on some sides. So that's how I removed the reflective tape. But just take a look at it here. It looks like burnt. Now to get rid of the sticky residue that's on the trailer, I'm going to use some gasoline. Remove some of the stickiness. As y'all can see, the gasoline cleans it up pretty good. Now that I've cleaned everything with gasoline, I'm just gonna air blow it. Check this out. So I brought this from home to cut the reflective tape, which is helping me a lot because it's making me get the clean cuts. But like I showed you earlier, those few right there that I've already cutted, they're a little too short. So what I'm gonna start doing, let me show you real quick. Instead of just doing 2, like I had to cut the other 12 pieces, I'm gonna go ahead and cut 3 because that's pretty much about the size that these old ones were. And if I just do 2, there's gonna be a lot of empty space. So I mean, I guess the more reflective tape on it, the better. And to cut it, it's pretty easy. Let me show y'all the way I'm doing it. Just put it in here. that. That's it. Do the same thing again. And I just kind of line up right there where that line is with that other line where the cutter goes through, and it cuts it pretty good, except this one because I started moving. But as you can see, it gets it done perfectly. So I'll have to do that right now. I'm also gonna head out to my cousin's shop, BR Truck Parts. Reason why I want to change all of these hubcaps, put the 6 of them brand new. As you can see, these are pretty old, different color. Well, I don't know why that one's black. This one here, old school fashioned. I don't like it, so I want to change the 6 of those out. Also, my buddy with dump truck Boteo, last time he bought new lug nut covers for his truck, and he left me these right here. He asked me if I wanted them. I said, how many are they? He said 60. So 60 right here. I'll be putting these on the lowboy too. Change all of those hubcaps, and then putting these lug nut covers on the lowboy. Right now, before I head out to my cousin's shop, I want to go ahead and start painting this so I can let it here dry. I should have bought a mask. I'm gonna get high off this paint. Just finished hitting the passenger side of the lowboy with paint. I'm gonna let everything dry while I go to my cousin's shop, get what I need, go grab some lunch, and take a look at these pieces right here. Look good. Right here at the ends too. And this is not something professionally done. Some of you guys might be, why didn't you just sandblast the trailer or get it done correctly? It's just something I wanted to do. It's gonna look a little bit better. It's not the best work that could have been done to it, but something is better than nothing, and I'm okay with it. I like how it's looking. As you can see, I got that corner, and I got these cross members over here too. I think it looks good, guys, to be honest. I think it looks real good. Well, let me know in the comment section, what do you guys think about it? I also already cut the reflective tape that's gonna go on that side. As you can see, got that here ready to go. Also got the smaller ones here, because that smaller one, I am gonna need it for these right here, and also this last piece, the longer one, doesn't fit. It kind of sticks out, so I'm just gonna put the small one right here at the ends on both sides. But let's go ahead and go to BR Truck Parts. Let's see what my cousin has in the store. And also, he just bought a new yard right there on 529 and 290. If anybody's looking for, you know, a spot to park their truck, let me know. I can get you in contact with him. They also have security cameras, somebody there at night patrolling the yard, so the truck's gonna be safe. We're here at Fairview Truck Center. This is my cousin Baltimore. Like I told you guys, I came to BR Truck Parts, but very quickly we came to the new yard my cousin has. And as y'all can see, this is a truck yard for people to park their trucks, right?
Yes, so this yard right here, we have mechanics, we have welders, we have somebody that does sandblasting. So if you guys need some work done around here, we're off of 529 and Fairview Street. The yard's a really good yard. If you guys are looking for parking also, we have parking as well. We have a security at night taking care of the place. But
I did mention that before coming.
Yeah, so we have the security and we got all this parking over here available. So if you guys are interested, my cousin will drop the information down in the description.
Yeah, like you said, I'll be putting his phone number in the description below if you guys are interested. 290 and the Bellwood 8 area. And as y'all can see here, well, you're already over 50% of capacity, right?
Oh yeah. But there's plenty more space.
And the yard just opened too, so y'all only had it for a month, I think, right?
Correct. Yeah, exactly. But everything's good over here. We have all the gas stations over here. We have all the truck parts over here, so it's very convenient for the truck drivers in this area.
There's a truck with a lowboy, guys that haul containers, dry vans, flatbeds, whatever it is. I just like the fact that y'all have a security guy at night, man. That makes a big difference, because not a lot of truck yards have that.
Yeah, security is always at night, driving around, making sure everything's okay. So yeah, the security definitely comes in clutch.
We just got here to my cousin's shop, Victor, Baltimore over there, the brothers. Where do you have the hubcaps?
Let me show you.
So like I told you guys earlier, I need 6 hubcaps for the lowboy.
This is where I'm gonna have all the hubcaps.
Okay.
These are standard trailer truck for the rear, and then I also have the front ones right here too.
Oh, those are the chrome ones, huh?
Yeah, those are the chrome ones.
Yeah, these are nice. Well, I'm gonna take 6 of these. Agárrate 3. Take 3. You guys need brakes, anything, pads, lights, bumpers. They got some bumpers right there too, like y'all can see. Grills, couple stacks too, 7-inch, 8-inch, straight chinos, bull haulers, air tanks, all that stuff, right? Flags for oversize, mirrors, a little bit of everything, airbags, straps, clamps, lug nut covers. Is there anything y'all planning on bringing in that y'all don't have yet?
Well, we want to get more into the AC business.
AC?
You know, compressors, condensers.
Okay, that's good.
You know, things like that.
Radiators.
Too, we're looking into that.
Air filters, all those boxes are air filters, right?
Yeah.
Up there.
Air filters, have slack
Leaf
adjusters.
springs, look at this, leaf springs. And also, this is the other property. The one y'all saw is the one they bought, but there's also welding shops here. There's a tire shop, a little bit of everything.
And we got bushings here.
Bushings.
A couple of smaller things, and we have this whole roll of just slack adjusters, U-joint kits.
U-joint kits. Okay.
And all of this is going to be bushings for the cams.
Okay.
Down here we're going to have the dryers.
These are alternators or what?
No, these are going to be the AC compressors,
AC
which
compressors?
we just got in. And then
Okay.
we have the dryers right here.
Okay.
Keep walking down, you got the
This for the flatbeds, huh?
Yeah, those are for the flatbeds. Have the cabin airbag.
For the Peterbilts, huh?
Yep.
A little bit of everything.
Yeah, a little bit of everything.
The address to this shop is going to be in the description below. So if y'all need anything, you're in the 290 area, come on by. And y'all open Monday to...
Yeah, we're open 7 days a week.
7 days a week. They open 7 days a week. Saturday, Sundays, they're open as well. Back at the yard now. I just finished putting the reflective tape on the driver's side of the trailer. Take a look at that. My goodness, I think it looks good. Real good. And I really like the way that the outriggers aren't painted, so it looks like they're kind of a flat black color, so that's nice. Right here I just did a 6-inch reflective sticker, cut it to 6 inches, and as you can see, everything follows its pattern: red, white, red, white, red, white, red, white, red, white. And then this one, red, white. And this one here, I just had to take an inch off both sides. What do you guys think? Now I just have to cut a couple of more sections like that for the other side, and then I'll be changing the caps on the trailer and putting the lug nut covers. Super excited. Old trailer, making it look somewhat nice. I know it's not the nicest lowboy out there, but from where it came from, it's looking real good. Passenger side of the trailer is complete. Take a look at this. Let me know, what do you guys think in the comments? Do y'all think it looks good, or did I mess up by painting it? I personally think it looks great. The sun's going down too, so I gotta hurry up. I got everything here that I need to change my hubcaps. I got this here just in case any grease comes off or out of the hub. Now, the hubcaps on the lowboy and the end dump, we don't use oil, we run them with grease. So when it's grease, it's pretty easy to change. There's no mess like if you're doing it with oil. Now I got a 1/2 inch socket. Take these off, and I got the new ones here. They come with the gasket too, so that's pretty cool. 20 bucks a piece. Bought 6, that was 120 bucks. Let's go ahead and take this off. Here's the old hubcap. You know, it's the small details like this sometimes that stand out the most. And like I said, this trailer had all different kind of hubcaps going on, and I didn't like how it looked. That's why I wanted to change all of them right now, and change all of them at the same time so they can all look the same. I got the hubcaps on the through wheels on this side already, and man, it looks good. What I'm gonna do now, since it's getting kind of late, As y'all can see, the sun is going down with the time change. Sun goes completely down by 6 p.m. I want to put these lug nut covers so y'all can see how the wheels are going to look. I still haven't done nothing to the other side, but I'll do that after, just in case we run out of daylight. Just finished putting the spike lug nut covers on the wheels, guys. Check it out, looks amazing. The new hubcaps with the spike lug nut covers, the paint, I just think it looks good, like a new trailer. But very quickly, check out the new rag available on my store. Heavy hauler, beautiful, beautiful yellow rag, heavy hauler stitching. And you guys know I like my stitching on point, stitching on everything, my shirts, my hats. The link to the store will be in the description below. Check out the gear, the new heavy hauler rags. We still have a few more of the heavy hauler hats and also a heavy hauler pack of decals. It's available. I'll show you right now. I have them on my truck. Let me show y'all the decals real quick that are now available on the store. I'm gonna put some on my trailer right now. All right, so got me mineral water right here. New pack of stickers on the store is gonna be for these heavy hauler stickers. You're gonna get a big one, which is 8 inches long, and then the small one 4 inches long. So you'll get a 8-inch long heavy hauler sticker and then 2 of the 4-inch heavy hauler ones. So if you guys are interested in grabbing some heavy hauler gear, click the link in the description below. Check out what we got. A lot of restocked hats with the T800 embroidered on the top, and the trucker hat, the red with gray, charcoal gray, restocked. Like you guys saw, I just pulled up to the yard. Today is another day, and I just can't get over how good the trailer looks. Lowboy looks very good. I got here at 4:30 in the morning. It's 11:30 a.m. right now. I did 3 loads, so I'm done for the day. And I want to show y'all something I did a few days ago. My boy Michael, I met him in high school. He does window tint, so I called him and I told him I wanted to lower eyebrows on the windshield of the trucks. So I got eyebrows on unit 75. Not sure if y'all can tell, but I did 3 inches on the outside corner, 6 inches on the inside, so it has the shape of the visor. Not sure if it's visible from here. I'll show you guys what it looks from the inside right now. And I really like the way it looks. It kind of makes the window, the windshield look smaller. And also, I did the lower eyebrow on my truck, but I just went 3.5 inches all the way across. Looks pretty good too. Now on my truck, it doesn't really block my vision at all. As y'all can see, this is how I sit, and this is pretty much what I look at. So I can just see a little bit of the tint on there, but not as much. But I just Mostly did it because I like the way it looks from the outside. Some of the guys that I know here in Houston, they have I'm not sure if it's tint, but they have something on their windshield at the bottom, like an eyebrow, and I always thought it looked cool, very nice. That's the reason why I decided to go with it. And plus I had told my buddy I had gotten a new windshield because mine was cracked, and he did the eyebrow on my truck. I've always liked to have eyebrows on all my cars, especially if they have tint. And this one here, I mean, I went with a big eyebrow. I think that's like a 12-inch. On my Dodge, I've always gone with the biggest eyebrow I can go with, and that's the 12-inch. But let me get the keys to the red truck so y'all can see what it looks from the inside. Now that y'all seen unit 95, I want to show y'all unit 75. No, on this truck, I ain't gonna lie, I went a little crazy with it. It's kind of big, but I think it still looks good. Check it out. 3 inches, 6 inches, and this here is about eyesight for me. So from this side is cool. This side's a little bit higher, but it's not that bad. That's just 20% tint. It's not 5%. But what do you guys think about that? Do any of you guys have lower eyebrows on y'all's windshields? Do you like it or not? Also, 5% window tint on the back glass of unit 75, as y'all can see. Now, I'm not sure if it's legal or not. On my truck, I don't think it'll be an issue. This one here, I'm not sure if I can get in trouble for having it that high in the middle, but it doesn't really block any of my my visibility. Plus, right now the seat's on the ground. If I air it up, I'll be a little bit higher. Most of the times when I drive this truck, I do put a little bit of air on the seat, so I'm not that low to the ground. But I like it. What do you guys think about it? Let me know. Thank you guys for joining me on another video, and don't forget, let me know in the comment section what do you guys think about what I did to the trailer. And also the link will be in the description below to my store, Shop JR Trucking. I'll see you guys on the next one.